But this is the last map. It's not even all that big, but there's some interesting things going on here. There he is with Megara and a couple more of those. Or maybe there he is. There's some rocks and some money, and I think that's a belt. It's like the only magic belt in the game. Another Megara. Another strange statue thing. And a mantis. Looks interesting. Let's save it up. Oh, actually, you know what? I think I'll do a little bit of pre-buffing. The haste spell has worn off, but I'm actually kind of curious. -2 AC. We just learned a new psionic ability. I want to see if it makes a difference. It's I want to see if flesh armor does anything for China. I think she went from -2 to -3, which is not very much. In fact, you could say it's very little. But if we stack that all up with biofeedback and displacement, yeah, -6 is pretty good. But if you don't have any armor, I think that, like with Thri-kreens that don't wear any armor at all, this flesh armor is actually pretty good. Yeah, she got -3 out of it. And then you can go biofeedback, displacement. What's the percentage? 70. I guess it's only a good chance. But yeah, that's -6 AC. Pretty easy to do. I don't know if there's anything in this area that has psionic attacks. But at the very least, we can put Mind Blank on people if I'm concerned. There's like no reason not to, other than that it's kind of fiddly toggling it on between every battle. It's like a 50-50 chance for China to even activate, but it's pretty safe. And then as far as other buff spells, I mean, even my non-psionicists can do this eventually. And it just stays on with no cost, which is kind of interesting. It's just a matter of clicking it until it works. It's kind of silly. But we could put on like the shield spell on the mage girls. That gets them to negative AC. And if they're in the back row anyway, they're less likely to get hit. I don't think I want to spend too much more time buffing up. I mean, I guess you could biofeedback. That gets you to -4. I think BlueAnkylo already had that one. Yeah, she's got biofeedback from an armor. And they won't have access to displacement or anything. You could try flesh armor, but again, I don't know if that's gonna work. Oh, you know, I guess if we're really doing all the fancy buffs, there's not really a reason to not put inertial barrier and what's that other one? Energy containment on my psionicists, because I don't think those have any upkeep either, and they cost a bit to activate, but I don't think there's an upkeep cost. And if the mage casts a fireball on them, they'll or basically any energy damage or breath attack, gas attack, they're pretty much immune to all that stuff. And we can even give them, yeah, I mean, there's so many cool psionic tricks. Anyway, let's just say that's enough for now. We might want to cast haste when we get into battle, or bless or stuff. You know, you can do lots of buffing. Greater invisibility, stone skins, real good. You know, just there's a ton of stuff. Iron skin's even better if you've got it. I've got all those psionic bracelets that I never use. Stop! Go no further! My power is limitless. You cannot defeat me. Do not continue or you will be destroyed. Someone should cast Disintegrate on him right now. Ah, I'm not fast enough. Where's my reaction Disintegrate? No one is allowed to enter. Oh, we're gonna waste all of our psionics on the stupid mantis. Level 2 Guardian. Maybe he actually... Wait, is this the one you don't actually attack? No, he attacks us right away. I just want to kill a couple turns here because he's such a low level. I thought there was a couple battles that they had like non-combat solutions. He only attacked us once. And if we move back... Well, right. I'm just annoyed that I lost all my Sonics, because they all wear off once you're done. Once you enter combat, they all dissipate after you're done. I'm not sure if this is worth messing around. I'm just curious. Because this doesn't look like one of Balcazar's minions, you know. I guess we're still in combat. I never actually found the shortcut button that brings up the game menu. Still can't collapse party. I guess technically like 5 or 6 would do that if you're out of combat. I'm just waiting to get back to someone who can move. Why is it just China over and over again? Have I bugged the game out? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No one has... I'm not allowed to move anyone else. Well, I won't... The game did not expect you to do this, clearly. Alright. Fine. Don't do that. It was a nice idea. It didn't work. This Thri-kreen is just going to have to die. Maybe there's a peaceful solution. Maybe I should just have my Thri-kreen up front and maybe they'll talk. Doesn't seem to work. This guy's really not very strong. Well, we killed him, and then all of our Sonics wear off. Boo. That's the one thing I don't like about them, is you have to recast them every time combat stops. And... I mean, it does use a bunch of Sonic. You can't just... You don't have infinite Psi energy, so you want to use them before a difficult encounter, but... Well, we got a magic Chatka thing. Not like it matters. I don't even really use those. They're okay. I guess you could say this one's pretty good. Because it does 1d6 plus 1 extra enchanted damage, so 1d6 plus 3. It's better than a sling. And it does an extra bit of fire damage when it hits. But it still only gets 1 attack versus 2 attacks with a bow. But, you know, it is essentially the Thri-kreen's, you know, ultimate ranged weapon. So, you know, I should try it off once or twice. I almost never use ranged attacks anyway. So. Anyway, I feel dumb for wasting all of my buffs, but let's go fight some babaos. What have we here? Finally, some entertainment. What do you mean? Not many people are stupid enough to try to get in here. I'm going. You're not going anywhere, especially not past me. I was ordered to report to Balcazar. A feeble lie. We know Balcazar expects guests. We know when. Well, let me in or you're dead. So you choose death over slavery, so be it. I mean, did you really expect we were talking past the demon monkey? Alright. What I want to do, though, is maybe see how much experience we get from these guys. Because I know they give you a lot. But just keep in mind maybe 28,600. And see how much it goes up next time we kill one. 28,600. Okay, well, most directions are a dead end. So we'll just go kill Balcazar right up here. Easy. In fact, In fact, if you want to be fancy, right? Easy peasy. Bam, he's dead. Game over. Did we get any experience for that? 28,600. We got nothing. Several Babo are standing around in a circle, taunting the Megara. So, I'm pretty sure if we hadn't out of combat disintegrated it, you would have found out that that was just an illusion or something. Did you really believe that you were going to be transformed into another being? Your kind's desire to better yourself blinds you to the truth. Did you ever ask yourself why you never saw anyone transform? The Babao have not yet noticed. Attack! No, you'll not spoil my transformation. Yeah, well. What do you guys want to do to these fools? No level 5 spells ready yet. Could try... I don't have anything good at all. Ranged weapons are just not really our thing. Hey there, Howl. No, there's multiple Balcazars. If you disintegrate them, they still drop their corpse. I guess we're gonna have to kill that Megara. But we really need to kill these things quick. Alright, China, it's up to you. Good? Bad? Good? Good. Okay, good dodging. I love it when you get 2 turns in a row like that. Great deal. Killed with the magic sling. Alright, we got him. So that was 2 Babaos. And I said 28,600. So we got 16,000. So it's probably 8,000 each. Which is essentially 16,000 experience total. Well, 64,000 divided by 4. And then divided by the number of classes. But yeah. So if we're able to get 16,000. And even on the triple class characters, that's still going to be like 5,000 or 6,000 per kill. That's pretty fast. It's pretty good experience. But what I might want to try is what happens if we change the difficulty. I mean, there's just like one of them alone somewhere. Well, a bunch of rocks. I think maybe I'll test out some difficulty settings on the world map later. Oh boy, teleporting time. We'll save that for later. Let's just head on in. It's probably not trapped at all. Well, there's some books over there. A whole bunch of books. There's probably a Balcazar there with some more books. Maybe we go talk to this one. The cooking slave. Yeah, that's the wrong way, Strange Mind. That's still the wrong way. There you go. Nope. Nope. There you go. Good Thri-kreen. What's up? Are you waiting for transformation? Yeah, I hope to be first. No, I've been waiting the longest. I'll be the first to be transformed. Tell me about this place. I've been waiting here all day. Worthy ones are taken for transformation only after the chores are finished. Balcazar never leaves his rooms except to perform his transformation. It's a great honor. Yeah, I mean, at least I didn't have to kill that one. You know, supposedly we're trying to save these things. So, a lot of just garbage rooms. Megara, come with me. It is your turn. Work hard, slaves, and you too may have the honor of transformation. Wait, hold on. I don't see any Babao or whatever that was. Where'd they go? They just teleported out into thin air. Rude. Alright, well let's go kill Balcazar. This time I won't disintegrate him from outside the window. We'll let him do his little disappearo act. I mean, we'll just kill him. I clicked to move. Dagalar's dead, by the way. I don't even know who he is. He said something, and I just clicked right through it. Dagalar's dead. So, turned on your master, did you? Oh, he must have been like, are you sent by Dagalar? Because, you know, more crazy mages, right? I knew that Dagalar would fail eventually. Excellent. I need your kind on my side. Join me to conquer Athos. What do I get out of that? When I summon the unnamed one, the world will bow down before me. All of Athos will be mine to command. Those who resist will perish. You will stand by my side. Nah. Fools! I swear I'll make your deaths painful. He utters an incantation. You really think a rock is going to stop us? I mean... one rock. We should probably be hitting the mage first. Psh! Didn't even hit us a single time. Fools! You're throwing away more than your lives! I'm immortal! He recites another incantation. And fireballs us. But he kills his own creation. Alright, Balcazar. Fools! I'm immortal! So you might notice there's a problem here. In that we can't hurt him. And he just keeps summoning experience for us. Some see it as a problem, some see it as an opportunity. Now, the fireballs and stuff, they're gonna hurt a bit. If we had our protection from energy on, wouldn't hurt at all. So, yeah, every time you hit him, he just summons more demons. The more times you hit him, the more demons you get. I'm not sure if he runs out of spells eventually. He probably does. I'm not sure. He should eventually run out of spells, but I wouldn't count on it. How much experience do you think we've gotten so far? Our people are starting to get hurt a bit, though. We could definitely go until we have 200,000 experience. Punch him again. Alright. Kill this one. And then maybe we try to get out of here. Alright. So how's that looking? Oh no, we still need one more. Maybe a couple more. Well, yeah, one or two more probably. I wonder if you could hit him with like blind or paralyzed with your because we have some people with special effects, special melee attacks. Was that like a cone of cold or something? So do we get enough yet? Still not enough. It feels like we're not getting as much experience from these as I thought I was. 8863. Now all this greed is going to come back to get me if I'm not careful. Because eventually one of these monkeys will destroy some of my armor or something. Okay, but there we go. We definitely over 200,000 XP for everybody. Which is good, because the maximum that we need is 250,000 for level 9 fighter. And, You just fight him for another few minutes. Oh, I meant to end turn, actually. I think that's why I got stuck. I wasn't really soft locked. I just kept waiting rather than ending turn. That's exactly what happened. Wait. Looks like he has run out of his big spells, though, because if that's all he's going to do, not too dangerous. I mean, for all I know, he's casting Disintegrate, and it could kill us, but... Now, let's test out the escape strategy, now that we killed a whole bunch of extra experience. He's resorted to melee attacks. That's pretty good. Alright, there we go. We're free of combat, and we get all our experience. So this is Strange Minds, level 9. Getting Disintegrate to a higher level could be pretty good. More accurate casting. We've probably got most of the abilities we actually want. I mean, nothing ever actually diseases us, right? It says heals wounds. I wonder how much it actually heals. I wonder if that actually heals you anything. I think China might have it. Maybe I should try that out. Because side points to healing would be kind of useful. Or we could power up Mass Domination so it worked more reliably. Or we could take one of the stuns. Or one of the shields. So few psionic attacks are very dangerous, though. It's a small heal, yeah. I guess it depends on how many side points it costs. Oh, let's just make our Disintegrate better. It's like my favorite side power so far. So now he's got a 95% chance to cast it or something. I wonder if that costs... I wonder if leveling it up makes it cost more, though. Or if... I wonder if it was always 40. Unfortunately, psionic powers are just a mystery. So let's try a little thing here then that I haven't had to try before. So I know lend health basically just full heals. Wait, no? Why did that not work on Strange Mind? Weird. Anyway, it uses like four power points and will full heal the target using your own existing HP. And then we have cell adjustment. Oh, you can just use that on people too. That did nothing. Huh. Doesn't seem to work. Unless that's being disabled by something else. Doesn't seem to actually heal. If we ever had the heal spell, the sharing HP ability from someone with a huge amount of HP and then full healing them with the heal spell, that would be pretty efficient. But, yeah, anyway. This is, I guess, why we have cleric heals. They're not getting any healing from anything right now. What is that all about? I'm very confused. I got China a level 9 fighter at least. Does that protection from energy block it? It looks like it did. Okay, well that's interesting. Lessons. Protection from energy lasts... It might be on some of our equipment even, but it lasts out of combat, which is rare for rare for a psionic ability for it to continue. Unless it's on one of our items. It might be on one of our items. Anyway, now let's test this out. Okay, 2 HP. 2 HP. Okay, 5. I gotta say, 5 psionic points for 2 hit points. It's probably not worth it. Maybe if you could level it up or something. Power it up. Okay, so we're getting to be a bit of a long episode here. But anyway, as you can see, we can't actually fight Balcazar right now. I didn't really want to go right in front of his door, but okay, we didn't get into combat. We need to figure out how to kill him. So let's go read. Holy Relics. Study of otherworldly beings. Few ways are known to dismiss these beings from planes on which they are unwanted. Most historical methods have been lost due to the lack of records. Wizards who employed the methods rarely recorded their discoveries in fear that others would steal them. The classic method of dismissal is through the use of an artifact that is inversely aligned with the deflector, to the being. Of the holy relics, one powerful object known abroad is the Light of Dawn, capable of dismissing all but the most evil of creatures. The hiss, something. So if you can find some Light of Dawn, that might work. Book of Focuses. Opening the book, you see that it is concerned with the creation, use of, and destruction of power focuses. You flip to a passage in the book and begin reading. Something have shown that focuses have classically been amulets or staves that are invoked to grant favors. However, with more materials becoming available, the design of focuses is rapidly changing. One great step in the evolution of foci has been the use of common objects that one would expect to find in any house on Athos. This way, it is not obvious from where the wizard's power comes. I have even heard tales of furniture being used as focuses, but it is unlikely. How could a piece of furniture possess the polished surfaces that are required of a focus? Speculations abound. One object with blah blah blah. The author begins to get into specifics, so you skip. Focuses have been known to grant their keeper powers from the darker planes. Numerous fireside tales have been spun about the defilers that could not be killed as long as their focus was intact. Interestingly enough, I have discovered proof that there may be focuses powerful enough to grant just such powers, but be it in the form of incredible regenerative powers, a magical aura that protects the defiler from harm, or immortality itself. Were a defiler able to combine those abilities with those of hiding the focus within a common object, the result would be difficult to contain at the least. I recall a certain defiler by the name of Scrimshamar. No one cares. The Unnamed. The aged book is unusually heavy, feeling as if it contains 10 times the amount of pages it has. The pages themselves are made from something more akin to leather than paper, human skin probably. But you cannot determine exactly what material it is, thankfully. You briefly skim the red-inked text. Seen in the past have all been manageable. However, recent experiments have revealed new methods of summoning otherworldly beings that could result in creatures undefeatable by known means. One such being, who must be left unnamed, is known to be trying to enter the realm. Were someone to summon him, the resulting chaos would be apocalyptic. Here follow rites and passages used in the preparation of summoning. You cannot stand to read it any further. The acts explained in the text make your stomach uneasy. Throw it into the abyss. I think we got one more book. Book of Guidance. All of the pages in this book have been crossed out, save one. A single faded inscription is all that remains. When dealing with direction, every search not warranted earns naught. Every search not warranted earns naught. Nilragor. It's probably a friggin' riddle. Yay. And you could take it with us if we wanted. Okay, before we go through the next, well, we haven't been through any teleporters yet, but before we head through the teleporter, we're definitely going to make another little backup save. We'll do a backup, seeing as we're getting deep down the long episode length save backupping. Alright, let's see where this goes. Just to some dangerous monster thing. So what is this? It's a steer. Looks like we could get a first strike on it if we did this. You know, also, a good combo for lend health is to have HP stealing weapons. That works pretty well, actually. Once China's back up to 156, she can use her her grant HP trick to say Strange Mind and top him up too. Should just haste her up so she gets more more hits on that L Drinker. Such a good sword. Alright. So we got some... I don't know, that guy didn't seem too dangerous. Some sort of weird monsters out here anyway. A dead body. We're in the pillar maze for Final Fantasy 1. Lots of dead bodies out here. So if you're wondering, we're just teleporting through all the little islands. Eventually we'll get to the end. Or we will go the wrong way. Let's just go always right now. See where that takes us. Don't always go right. Let's go right and then left. Okay, so that... we just gotta kind of get familiar with which ones are wrong. Like, that left one takes us out. This takes us out. Okay. So the short one with the dead body to the right leads out. This one does not lead us out. That's the right one, I think. That one's out for sure. Maybe once you're here, you're just actually stuck already. Cool. I love teleporter mazes. They're my favorite. Yeah, it leads you straight out. Alright. Hey, we made it. These guys do seem pretty tough. I gotta be careful with Strange Mind. He doesn't have a whole lot of HP remaining. So let's go save him. Uh-oh, but the girls! I guess one thing I'd like to find out is, are these things worth very much experience? So, we're looking at, say, 12,300. And now we're at 13,900, so that's 1,600 experience each. Not as much as the Babals or whatever. Let's see if they'll attack China on their turn. Kind of prevent us hitting their guard and us getting some free healing out of it before we take any hits. Strategies. Alright. So this was the big one, and there's, of course, 4 exits here. I wonder if I should just save on this island. Interesting, you can't... Basically every skeleton is uninteractable. Well, let's make a... Let's refresh the backup. I mean, I don't know. If you memorize the route through, it probably doesn't take too long to get back here, but I did not. So that's the way in. That was just straight out. Okay, well, I don't... Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of that. I wonder if the riddle... You know, the one that was like... Every direction... See, this just takes us right back into the maze. But at least left gets you out of there. Maybe they were telling us the solution to the maze? I don't think you can get out from this. Yeah, you're out, stuck in here. It might have been like coordinate directions, like the first letter of each word could be northeast, southwest kind of thing. Yeah, that's what I was figuring, because they were all NEWS kind of letters. But now that we're here, is there nothing else to do? Is that really it? Just kill some monsters? Maybe I wasn't supposed to come here yet. Oh, look! Who needs a map? It's the bone drake tooth. It's only +1 weapon, but it does do something else. Let's give it to Strange Mind. There you go, a whole bunch of strength. And you can even cheese it by doing the swap glitch. So now we've got the strength, and we can still use the Obsidian Dark Flame. It's pretty good. I mean, it's actually not all that good compared to the weapons we've currently got. Also, the cap is 25. I mean, I feel like this is kind of cheaty to do this, but, you know, whatever. Actually, she should... No, it's effectively the same, right? 1d8 plus 2 heavy weapon. Oh, no, I guess it's slightly better than Blood Wrath. Maybe I'll just leave it on her once I'm done. Cheating ankylos, right? We could have also done that with the, probably could have done that with the Constitution ring as well, I betcha. And I know we did it with probably all of them. Dex ring, Con ring, Strength. There is a magic belt somewhere. Just have to go get it. Okay, but that might be everything that's on the islands now, I think. We did eventually random our way out. Now we're stuck here. There we go. Yeah, it probably resets it at a rest or something. But still, I'll take it for now. I don't really care. It's not like I'm trying to min-max that much. I'm not trying to have perfect stats on everyone. You could just use a save editor. Well, maybe. I'm not even sure if one exists. There probably is some sort of save editor. Anyway, if you've been paying attention, the game's already told us what we need to do. Well, mostly. It didn't tell us how to break the foci. But probably some furniture with smooth reflective surfaces is providing this mage invulnerability. And we did happen to see something like that somewhere during our travels. In fact, somewhere that was surprisingly well defended by demon birds, which is certainly an interesting sign. I just don't remember exactly how to break it, but I knew there was something up with that mirror. It's just too obviously something. We double-checked we didn't lose our stats just by map transitions. Well, you keep them through map transitions at the very least. That's good enough for me. So yeah, mysterious household object. Some unseen force. So I guess we're going to need something a little bit more powerful to protect it. What if we stood inside this and shoot it? Still nothing. Okay. Maybe Tan Ale will help us. Or maybe there was another book I was supposed to read that would explain how to break it. Or maybe I just didn't pay enough attention to the rambling book of magical focuses. Magical focuses. That. Alright. I hate it when you have like half the puzzle correct, but not quite the whole thing. I don't think we picked up any items in here, did we? No, I wouldn't have put them in a box yet. I really do need to heal up Strange Mind. He's gonna die. That might be a little bit too low of life, though. Let's get China over 50 or so. And then she can regen up with her sword pretty quick. Alright. We have a lot of level 1 level 1 spells these days. You feel the strange force tugging at you, drawing you towards the mirror. Yeah. What do we have? Feel like don't think anything like that's gonna work. I always forget I've got a lightning bolt wand. I've got so many weird wands just sitting around here. Magic arrows. I mean, that's sort of sensible, but it was talking about like dismissal style. I should really keep my shields available when I want to. I always forget. If I leave them in my treasure chest, I always forget that I have them. And I want to be able to switch them on when we're in a difficult battle if we're going to cast magic rather than attack. This is why we need to do a little bit of inventory management. I mean, it could be... Okay, so like a wall of force is classically destroyed by a disintegrate spell. Can't target with anything like that. I guess they couldn't really make it weak to any specific spells, because there's no guarantee your party would bring a mage or a psionic. You theoretically have to make the game completable with any party member. Let's go see if the old one has anything to say, but there's probably just something in the in Balthazar. Not Balthazar, Balcazar. Wait, we had a Melkor and a Balcazar. Wait a second. Is there going to be a Gaspar later, too? That's actually... I hadn't thought of that before. There's at least 2 of the Chrono Trigger Sages of Time. But Chrono Trigger came out in, like, 95 or something, so... But, yeah, 3 gurus, right? Alright. I mean, there's Dagalar, who was another wizard, but I don't know if he's... Maybe that's a different translation of Gaspar. It does end in R, at least. Ah, good old puzzles. Or more like riddles, really. So there was something in the book about... It did talk about breaking magical focuses and having like a light of dawn or something. There is a book in here that we might be able to grab if we fought him long enough. Although I think this is related to the dagger thing there. Double check that room. There's no reason we had to go into that room either. Do I sure I want to hit? Well, I can always just look it up if I need to. Let's go skim the book again. See if I can piece together the riddle. I didn't mouse hover over every single item in here either. So, you never know if there's something you can pick up. So, Holy Relics, I'm assuming this is the one that talks about it, right? Dismissing beings... Oops. Okay, they rarely record their discoveries. Use an artifact that is inversely aligned. So, what's the opposite of a mirror? Or to the being dismissed. Holy relics, like the light of dawn, can dismiss all but the most evil of creatures. So that's sort of what they're talking about. And then this one talks about where to find the focus. And this is how we figured out it was the mirror as furniture. And that's how he gets his invincibility, sure. And then this is the summoning book. I think you can say you'll join him and you get to go through the process of summoning the monster or something. I remember something about that. And then the book of guidance is going to be the, if we remembered, probably east, south, north, west, east, north. That would be the way, probably the big sword. I'm overthinking it. What's the opposite of a mirror? I don't know. Tell you what, I'll pull out Blue's super secret clue book. We are in the almost the very last zone. Page 115. Right here. Okay. Cheater. Yeah, I've never played this game before. And if you want me to never look anything up, too bad. Alright, so let's see, what do we miss? Transform. Light of Dawn is located in this room. That's all I need to know. So there's just a pixel hunt in room number 10. That's way over there. That's got to be for dismissing the actual unnamed one, right? We don't actually need that, I don't think. What we need is to break the window thing, the mirror. I guess I'm actually technically looking on the wrong page. It's the, which one is it? Worm Belly and then Worm Temple. Number 6. Attack it 3 times? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? How many times did I click on it and it didn't work? 2, probably? I'm sure I've clicked it more than twice. Trying not to look up too much else. I am considering playing the second one. The problem is the final battle really is not working at the moment. We're going to try again, assuming I ever get out of this place. But, yeah, last live stream, we could not get the final battle to spawn. So, we'll see. And, you know, either way, maybe I can import my characters into the second game. We'll see. I'm pretty sure I've combined tried to hit it more than 3 times. Just not on the same visit. If the variable resets in between map loads. Yeah, that's not doing it. You know, I do kind of remember this stumping me when I was a little kid. I know I figured it out at some point without a guidebook because I didn't have one. But this is one of those